No need to make excuses to us, Carol.
So air is more than just a handy substance for making Blastio work, huh?
Oh, the questions amateurs ask, I swear. Air affects everything in the world. Our own bodies, the growth of living organisms, even the weather.
So the Blastia in Rago's palace that controlled the weather was interfering with the air?
Correct.
So then, that means the air here is interfering with the processes in our bodies.
I mean, I can handle it, but is it really a good idea for us to be in air this dense?
We shouldn't stay here too long, especially runts like you who are still growing. The younger you are, the more of an effect the air will have.
Huh, guess that makes sense.
My body stops maturing at 16, so I know everything.
Let's work together.
Even though I'm not 16 yet, I mean.
Bring darkness.
I mean, it feels good to have a character that works really well for once.
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Next week? But can you really?
Not that the other characters don't work well, but it's like Yuri was made for fighting. And that's just what he'll do, because these boots were made for fighting all over you. But he's got that case of too good syndrome, you know? He's a little too good. To the point where, like, you feel like you need to use him. Concealed wave! I'm gonna have to look that up, too, to see what new arts and stuff there are.
The common rabble. So I've finally found you. That's far enough.
You lackeys must have had a lot of time on your hands if you crossed the ocean just to see us.
Lackeys?
You're in no position to talk down to the likes of me.
You piece of low-born
Now,
trash.
Princess, right this way.
The light is holding you
Huh?
back.
What does he mean, princess?
I am my
Princess standing right here in
scars.
front of us.
Yuri, but how did you?
It was very obvious, Estelle.
What? Estelle's a princess?
I suspected as much myself.
Rita, you too?
Wait, you've got to be kidding!
And what will happen to my friends?
Why, they'll be drawn and quartered for abducting a member of the royal family, of course.
Please, wait! I wasn't abducted.
Ah, what a mouthy young lady you are. This way, please.
It's supposed to be a fight with Kimura in this version, right?
Estelle!
Now die like the flies you are.
Arrest the culprit Yuri Lowell and his accomplices.
LeBlanc.
You, the Swan Brigade.
I love that voice actor, man.
This prize catches mine. I won't let you take him from me that easily.
The Swan Brigade. Like,
Cats,
his voice is
our
so hard
duties
to
are not to be
imitate.
carried out in the
It's so
fashion
one of a kind,
hunt.
you know. The Swan Brigade.
Did I not also hear someone mention dying earlier?
You did. What is wrong with condemning criminals to their deaths?
Should not criminals be captured and judged in accordance with the laws?
I suppose I can let you have these little worms.
Is someone recording my audio in a booth? Like a phone booth?
If it isn't Schwan, it's Flynn. These upstart commoners are so full of themselves. Even that commandant.
I love talking through a coffee cup.
This way, please, Your Highness. Do watch your step.
But I...
Yes, right this way.
It's the
Arrest
Swan
them
Brigade.
in the name of Captain Schwan.
Okay, Yuri Lowell gang, it's curtains for you, I say.
First captain of the Imperial Knights, Schwan All-Terrain, ready to do battle.
What do you mean, gang? Hey! Get your hands off me! Do you know who I am?
But I haven't done anything!
Don't hurt them! I beg you!
Estelle, don't worry.
Yuri!
Like, they're not gonna hurt us.
Just start walking. Walk, I say.
Ow! Hey, watch it with the pulling.
Sir Schwan, we shall take these undesirables to Heliord.
Yeah, you do that.
All members, fall out!
Really cool character, that Schwan. We'll learn more about him later. Assuming you haven't played this before, I'm not going to spoil too much. But
Continuing on, we will review the particulars of your 18th crime.
Please do.
Is it true that you threw a knight sent to collect the taxes into the river?
Wow, I'd forgotten about that. Was that you, Tweedledee?
That's right. I was in bed with a cold for 3 whole days thanks to you.
are you also talking through a coffee cup, Tweedledee?
How many more of these are there? This is getting pretty boring.
I wonder what'll happen to me.
So I'll write, you have no signs of remorse in the report then.
Where's that do-nothing captain of yours anyway? What was his name? Schwan?
Playing hooky because he's the big shot.
You dare mock our captain? Szechuan is a legendary hero, and a veteran of the Great War 10 years ago.
So basically, His Eminence would never stoop so low as to deal with nobodies like us.
Now you're getting it.
Quiet, I say. Quiet! Getting on to your next offense.
Your Excellency, Commandant Alexei, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Alexei? What?
All your crimes are hereby pardoned by the good graces of their highnesses Esteles and Yoder.
This is also one of my favorite voice actors. He's so
What?
good.
But these foul criminals have disturbed the peace of the Empire.
Who cares?
The Imperial Knights thank you for rescuing Prince Yoder and protecting Princess Esteles.
Some people just have a certain vocal quality.
Please,
You know?
take this.
We've got no need for this. It's not like we did those things for the sake of the knights.
Hey man, we need that money.
I see.
What about Estelle?
She has just given her consent to be returned to the Imperial capital.
What? Well, I guess she is a princess after all.
Yes, she is.
The princess is waiting at the inn. We would be pleased if you made an appearance.
Made an appearance. Like, it's so hard to get his cadence right. And my voice is tired after my 2-hour rant about injustices in the world.
I was so surprised to find out that Estelle was a princess.
I had a feeling. She knew Flynn, and she was obviously brought up as a noble.
Shut up. You knew already.
Maybe.
Oh man, I wonder if I was rude to her without realizing it.
Your language has been unpardonable. Captain Carroll, the sentence for insulting royalty is decapitation.
Been nice knowing you.
What about you? You're way more rude than I am.
Guess it's off with both our heads then.
What? That's...
Idiots.
See, that's good old-fashioned party banter, fellas. Excuse me, sorry. Guess you found me. You're pretty good. I'll teach you to cook as a reward. Learn the recipe for miso. Learn the recipe for fish with miso sauce. I'll give you this so you can practice. Obtain 3 sets of ingredients for the recipe. Gotta go till we meet again. Man, it would be pretty sweet if there was like a Wonder Chef costume and like you could use the frying pan as a joke weapon or like a weapon skin. I don't want to say weapon skin because fucking that, you know, oh, we could charge people for weapon skins in this game. But like a joke weapon would be pretty sweet. Effort always bears fruit. Persevering until you harvest that fruit is the definition of effort. People put faith in notions like that and then die in obscurity. Nobles are winners, commoners are losers. Everything's decided by birth. Everyone working in this town, without exception, are among the latter. Latter of what? I didn't pay attention to your previous dialogue, sir.
So Estelle's going back home, huh?
You don't have a problem with this, Yuri?
It's not my decision to make.
It's not my decision to make.
Well, I guess that's true, but...
More importantly, where are we?
This is the city of Heliord.
Concealed way.
Geographically speaking, it's located between Torum Harbor and the city of Dawngrest. It was only just recently built. It's still a very new town. If you follow this road to the east, you'll hit Cair Bakram, where we were earlier. Cut through the west and go to the northwest to reach Dawngrest.
I see. Well, maybe I'll have a look around the town a bit.
Maybe
I've
I'll
got
have
my
a
own
look
business
around
to
too.
attend to.
What to do?
What? It's such fucking mundane, like who cares? What am I gonna do for the next 5 minutes until something else happens? We don't need you narrating your entire life. Just the important bits. Can't go back to the hunting blades. What am I going to do? Okay, so you don't say. Because if you talk with some people twice, they say different things. Stop complaining at work. You want to be noble, don't you? Depending on how well you perform, I might consider putting in a word with Sir Cumore for you. Sorry. Not the Chevalier's headquarters. I was from Ole, where the Chevalier is king. Welcome to Heliord, the newest addition to the Empire's cities. They journey east to reach the port of Torum and west to make for Dawnrest. Anyone else here over this waterfall? This town is populated by miserable laborers, the knights that watch over them, and the nobles that rule over all. I wouldn't even think about opposing nobles if I were you. If you catch their glare, you're liable to spend the rest of your life working in forced labor. It's really hard standing next to this water